most of the time. We basically do a lot of stuff, like when we finish the game, we go up, like have a little break, then we come back down, then we play a different game. Like example, we play a game like Cowboys and Indians. You have a football, and you've got to hit them above the below the chest.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get hit, then you have to go out, and then you're an Indian, then you have to get out all the Cowboys.
Sounds like a fun game.
Yeah.
So do you enjoy it then? Do you
Yeah.
enjoy going to the camp and spending time with your friends and
Yeah.
playing football? One of the best parts of the summer holiday, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
To spend your summer playing with the football. So, I mean, before the camp, do you have any training before? I mean, do you ever get trained at school? Did you have, like, in your PE lessons, football as well? Or was it the first time when Rob came and you had the camps?
As soon as Rob came, when school was over, like a couple of weeks after, it was just straight the football camp.
So, I mean, when the school's over, you're waiting for the camp to start.
Yeah.
I mean, school's finished now, hasn't it? Yeah, for you? So you're enjoying your summer holiday now.
Yep.
And then you're going to start the camp. Now, the camp is 4 weeks, I think you were saying, with a break in between. But, I mean, do you have to attend for the whole 4 weeks?
Oh, no, not at all. I mean, Daniel has signed up for the 4 weeks. You know, you're so dedicated and raring to go. And to be honest with you, I mean, the little things that we do in the school, I'm using Daniel as an example, you know. I mean, there's lots of kids that do it with me. But I've actually noticed over the past year how the attitude or the dedication has become far better than what it was last year as far as football is concerned. I mean, they're out there before I'm out there, and they've really, really come on in heaps and bounds. But that, again, that doesn't necessarily mean to say that you've got to be a fantastic football player or want to be a football player to come to the summer camps. It really is about fun and games. And if you do like it that much, well, then you can attend the after-school programs at the British Academy on a Monday evening.
So it gives you a taste of what to expect if you do want to continue.
Absolutely,
after school.
Yeah.
But you don't have to be a pupil at the school, do you, to be a
Not
member
at
of
all,
the,
no.
to become, a part of the camp?
No, I mean, we've got now, unfortunately enough, we've got a couple of people coming up to the school now, and are actually signing for the after-school camps, you know. And I think we've got a few this year as well signing up for the summer camps. So it is obviously word of mouth, and of course there's no better word of mouth than children themselves that are going and they're having fantastic fun in what they're doing.
Of course, I mean, if Daniel tells his friends and they tell their friends, and it becomes a bigger thing, doesn't it? You know, if they hear about...
That's right, and I can rely on Daniel to push me forward, to be honest. But like I say, he's been great this year, and he deserved the award along with Aidan Chippendale and Ennis and
Alex
Taylor
Ball.
Strong and Alex, and all the rest of them that received medals, you know. And they really have worked hard for myself. And what's the best thing for me, the best tap on the back for me is they don't need to be pushed, they're doing it on their own. And I was taught from a very early year that if a child doesn't want to do something as far as sports is, whatever you do, don't push them into that, because that will sort of deter them even more, you know.
Yeah.
And this is why I urge people to come to these summer camps, because they don't even know what the game is about until they're actually involved in it. And hopefully, if they come and they have fun, well then, you know, they can come and do the after-school programs. I hear so many times that children are stuck in the house and they're playing on these computer games now. You know, I mean, I think they should be out there at least. You know, even if it's not football, if it be netball, basketball, swimming, whatever, and get out there into the fresh air and have some fun.
Especially in Northern Cyprus, where the climate is so...
That's right, yeah.
I mean, it might be too hot sometimes. I mean, I know it gets really, really hot in the summer, maybe, but I'm sure the programme accommodates for the heat as well. But, I mean, why sit indoors all summer when you can go... And this is a great way to get everyone together.
That's right, that's right.
You know, I'm sure the young boys enjoy...
That's right.
You know, meeting each other, enjoying the games and playing football at the same time.
Well, it's on a social level, isn't it? You know, and again, this is going back to the PE structure there, it's mental, social and physical. You're having mental stimulation through it. You're having social because you're meeting new friends. And the physical side of it is that you're keeping yourself fit.
Keeping fit as
And
well, yeah.
I can't understand for the life of me why there aren't more kids out there doing that. And that just doesn't go for the TRNC. That goes worldwide now. I mean, I think technology, as far as I'm concerned, has taken over too much. And
Do you think so? Have you seen that trend around,
everywhere
the
I've
whole
gone.
world?
Everywhere I've gone. And they're saying, little Johnny or little Billy can't come on Sunday because he's going to a computer party or something. That's something new that's in the States.
Yeah.
And, okay, I mean, each to their own at the end of the day. But, I'm sort of old school when it comes to that. And I think kids should be out there meeting new friends and really enjoying themselves. And just reiterating what you said, that with the living in the TRNC, the sun is shining. Okay, if we were in the UK and it's raining sort of 90% of the time, I could understand why they don't want to do it,
Yeah.
But when you're out here, I mean, surely you've got to get out there and make the most of it.
Of course, and it's a great alternative to what is on offer, aside from the beach and the swimming, which is also very important as well. At least it's something different now for the kids. And
That's
I mean,
right.
and young lads, I mean, most young lads love playing football. I mean, in the schoolyard, they're playing and kicking the ball around, but this is a great way to channel their energy.
That's right,
And
yeah.
to actually maybe train and, be a bit more professional in the way that they hit the ball, they tackle the ball, especially at a young age like Daniel, at the age of 8, to be confident like this and to be
That's
able
right.
to, play well is a great standing for him when he goes into,
Yeah.
high school later on.
Well, I mean, Daniel's the goalkeeper, and I can honestly put my hand on my heart that this time last year, Daniel would be trying to catch the ball sort of as it's coming to you like that. And 9 times out of 10, it would be hitting him in the head or in the
Yeah.
face or in the stomach, wouldn't it? But now, because this is what he wants to do, okay, and he's got a sort of peer group around him that's helping him as well, he's getting his hands behind the ball, or he's starting to learn to dive to the right or dive to the left, and he's really enjoying what he's doing. And then we've got the player of the year that we had there, like I said, Aidan Chippendale. I mean, Aidan has come on in heaps and bounds since he started with the after-school program. And then we have another little lad then called Osman, who personally I feel that with the right coaching and if he's guided in the right way, could possibly go all the way. I wouldn't like to say that it's easy to be a professional footballer these days. It's not. It's a very hard thing to do. You've got to be an athlete first and foremost. You've got to be dedicated. You've got to watch the type of diet that you're on. You've got to be in bed at the right time. Your attitude has got to be right. Your schoolwork has got to be right. I mean, when I was playing, you had people like the bad boys of football then, people like Robin Friday and George Best and so on. I mean, players today would never, ever get away with it,
Yeah.
They would never, ever get away with what those lads got away with. And
Their lifestyle back then.
It's a totally different game now. I mean, yeah, the crowds used to love them. They were entertainers. But if you look at football today, well, the game has changed in so many different, there's so many different areas.
The stakes are higher now, and I think to be at the top, you have to be not just a personality, but to be fit and actually to score the goals for the team. Everyone wants to be the best.
That's right. I mean, you've got to be, like I say, you've got to be more of an athlete today, I mean, they're playing on pitches today that are more like bowling greens than what they were in my day. But for starters, the pitches would be cut up, and if it was snowing, the game would still go on. I mean, today I see people like Drogba, for instance, who's a fantastic player, all-round fantastic player. What is he, 6'3", 6'4", and built like a shed. But then if he's running with the ball and you give him a little nudge, he's over on the floor. I mean, that is not a good symbol for youngsters. And I try to say to them, whatever happens, try to stay on your feet. Okay, if you go down and it's genuine, fair enough, but don't cheat. And I think that's a part of the game that I really do disagree with today, is that you've got these fantastic players that basically are cheating. And like I say, going back into the 60s, 70s, 80s, you wouldn't see that. They wouldn't get away with it.
But you are trying to teach them the right way. So
I'm trying to teach them the right way, yeah, and sometimes they're trying to teach me the right way as well. But no, they've come on great, and I'm happy with the success that they've had, and the interviews that they've had, the media coverage. But like I say, my phone goes sort of consistently, and
I can imagine.
What time are we starting, Rob? And I finish school at like 4 o'clock, and literally at 4:05, by the time I get up to the other block in the school, they're all out there.
They're all,
And I'm thinking,
already.
wow, you know. So they're running me into the ground, really. They're a lot more fitter now than what I am. So hopefully in a couple of years, you know, I can sit back and watch them running out in front of 60,000 people, yeah?
Hopefully, who knows? Who knows?
Who knows, yeah.
But Daniel, I mean, at school with your friends, I mean, are your friends also part of the camp as well? Do you have lots of your friends coming? I mean,
There's Cameron, Aiden, Saul. There's so many going to that camp from our school. Like after football club, and we have like so many people from our school. Like Taylor, she like is from our school and she's still going there. There's like a lot of children from our school going to that after school and summer camp.
and you'll have a good time when you're, you know, playing football with each other. And I mean, has it helped you? I mean, last year you enjoyed yourself, and Robert said that, you know, you become a better goalkeeper, and now you're saving more of the balls. And I mean, have you learnt a lot in the past year?
Yeah.
Going to these camps and to the after school as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're really enjoying it now.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think you'll stay as a goalkeeper, or do you want to maybe change position, or not? You're going to be a goalkeeper all the time.
I'm not so sure about that question because, like, as my future, I would like to be like a proper footballer, but I'm not sure which
Really?
position. The positions that I like to playing are rather goalkeeper or striker. It's like those two positions. But when I'm older, I would like to be a striker. But right now, I like to be a goalkeeper.
So do you think you'll continue this then? You want to become a professional in the
Yeah.
future? Really? What do mum and dad say about this? Are they pushing you to go into sports and stay as a footballer? Are they happy with that?
My dad's really happy. My mum, my mum, she's like, she's not into football that much.
She just likes to send you away to have a good time,
Yeah.
I'm sure. But,
Yeah,
but
I
you're
think,
too
I
young
think
at
if
the
he was
moment.
bringing home 180 grand a week, I think she'd start liking
Yeah,
football.
they should be
yeah.
happy. They should be happy. But
Yeah, like one time I asked her, who do you want to win, Man United or Chelsea? And she went, I pick Man United. Like that. She picks up one team that I choose. That I say, which team would you like to win? And she like goes and says like a random team.
who do you support? Who's your team?
Man United.
Manchester United. And what about, I mean, do you know anything about Turkish football, the Turkish league? I mean, do you know
Yeah.
the teams there?
There's like Fenerbahce.
Yeah.
Fenerbahce